Corey Walker, the only adult that was charged in the Pop Smoke unaliving, is going to trial. And might I say, before there's even a conclusion to this trial, good riddance. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, Corey Walker, he is the only adult that was charged in the Pop Smoke unaliving, is going to trial. Okay. Now, real quick, because it's been some time now. Pop Smoke situation happened June 25th of 2020. We're in 2024 now. As always, seems to often happen when we have these situations where something transpires, it usually has the court case a couple of years off. It just is what it is, because you have to give the defense the appropriate time to be able to, mount a defense, and you have to give the prosecution the amount of time to be able to, solidify their case and make their case, or whatever the case is. In any regard, for everybody that don't know what happened, we're gonna go over a couple of the things that went on, a couple of the points. With that being said, Corey Walker, for everybody that don't know, he pled not guilty. There was one individual that did plead guilty. He was underage at the time of the actual crime, so his name, as far as I can tell, has not been given to the public. It's still being withheld. He was 17 at the time. He's the only one that has already pled guilty. He was in a juvenile court. He pleaded guilty to pleaded guilty to voluntary manslaughter and home invasion, for everybody that don't know. And this is the way that they're basically saying that it happened. And I'm going to assume that it happened this way based on the fact that we have the 17-year-old who's already, pled guilty. So he had to say everything that he did involved in the situation. And I wouldn't be surprised if he just told every single thing that he knew. I wouldn't be surprised if his mother dragged him down there by the ear and he was already in jail. So I guess she showed up to court, hopped over some things, and then grabbed him by the ear. In any regard, basically what they're saying is that the way that the information was actually provided to Corey Walker, because he put the plan together, he was the one that put the entire plan together. He allegedly did the research. He provided the weapons. He did surveillance of the scene. He surveilled the scene. He was also the getaway driver. He was doing all of the things. And then he sent children inside to go do the actual robbery, just so we could be clear. He didn't go get some people that could possibly do the robbery without murdering anyone, unaliving anyone. He went and got children to go do this very delicate procedure. In any regard, there was 3 other people, I believe, that was charged also, 2 including a 17-year-old, and the 2 other people were 15 years old. So he went and got 2 15-year-olds and a 17-year-old to go do an armed robbery for a home invasion. But as far as I can tell, that's the age out there that they're doing these things. So whatever. Somebody lost their life in this situation. But obviously you can see I'm over here with shrugging. I'm shrugging, doing all of the shrugs. With that being said, they're saying there was a Instagram post that was made. And on the Instagram post, they had some Pop Smoke had received some clothing from a clothing company, and the address was still on, it was in the photo. So that's allegedly, at least this is the information that we have right now, how they knew exactly where the house was, because they had the address from the photo. The photo was posted by a then Pop Smoke manager. At first he was saying he was his brother, but I think he was just his brother in blood. His brother in Crip. I want to apologize about that first reference. I think he was just his brother in Crip, which is still a brother thing, not for nothing. But it was not his real brother. I actually spoke with Pop Smoke's real brother at one point or another to let us know that that guy was not blood. Anyway, so there was a photo online that disclosed the information or the location. It was on a bag from a clothing brand. Also, Christopher Darden is his attorney. So Christopher Darden, I think he's just, y'all know who Christopher Darden is, right? Okay, I'm not going to go too much further into this. But he also tried to represent the dude that unalived PNB Rock. So is he just like trying to work for people that are unaliving rappers? I want to know about this. Yeah, Christopher Darden. He's saying that he was not involved in the actual unaliving. This is going to be their defense, apparently. He wasn't involved in the unaliving. He was just a driver. Fam! Allegedly, you put the whole plot together. What are you talking about? You was just a driver. Oh, man, can't believe it. Also, at the time that all of this happened, Corey Walker, the one lone adult, he was 19. So he wasn't even really an adult either, just so we could be clear. It's the blind leading the blind, as always. We have to do better in our community with making sure that these dudes is getting actual real guidance from some real, I don't want to say OGs, I don't want to say old heads, but from some real people that's been there and know better. We have the blind leading the blind. We have children following children. We got a 17-year-old and two 15-year-olds follow a 19-year-old into a situation. And we lost Pop Smoke due to that. Also, might I say his name is Bashar Jackson. So we lost Bashar Jackson, Pop Smoke, to this because we got children leading children. Fam, we got to do better. I know it sounds like people are just spinning the talk, but we have his trial coming up. We're gonna see what happens with this Corey Walker dude. I'm pretty sure everybody is pretty sure they're gonna throw the book at him. They got the one dude that already pled guilty. So 9 times out of 10, they got Corey Walker dead to rights. Like he might as well. I don't know what he plans on doing. In any regard, this whole situation took place. It transpired in Hollywood Hills. Another reason why this dude is not gonna see the light of day, because like we saw in the FBG Duck situation, when you go to some of these neighborhoods and you get caught with committing, crimes, especially crimes of unaliving another individual, they want to make sure that they send a clear message to anyone else that this is not the place to do these things. So I'm not going to be surprised if they hit him over the head with all of his bags and just hold him forever. They're going to be, there's only one person that lost their life, so I'm assuming they could only give him one life sentence. But I wouldn't be surprised if he get a life sentence, and then, for the other crimes, they're just going to max him out. He's not going to never see another day of freedom. And this happened when he was 19 years old. He didn't even know any better, fam. When I see these kids out here taking other kids' lives, it's just so sad. Because me being a whole adult, I know that dude didn't even get a chance to live. He's not going to know he's not going to understand how misguided he was until maybe 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 years from now. It's going to really hit him. Because now all he's going to be able to think about is how he, lost his freedom. He's not going to really be able to probably process all of those thoughts, feelings, and emotions that led up to this deadly situation. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one.